Young, beautiful girl, this is what I want you to do in your 20s. This is what I want you to do in your 20s. In your 20s, I want you to prioritize yourself. I want you to have friends that are outside of your profession. Have friends that work at a bank. Have friends that are pursuing law degrees. Have friends that work in healthcare. Keep your circle different. I want you to never loan a man money. I don't want you to give him money. If he's not your husband, I don't want you giving him $1. Every money, every penny that you earn, you keep for yourself. You give it towards your family. I don't want you giving it to a man. I want you to notice those red flags in your partner or in a potential partner, and I want you to validate them. I don't want you to go through them. I don't want you to go through them twice. Validate them. Be okay with moving on. Be okay with being lonely.
8 things that I wish somebody would have told me in my early 20s. Number 1, you're going to block your blessings trying to keep the wrong people around. A lot of the things you're praying for haven't come yet because you haven't let certain people go. Number 2, stop making friends based off of aesthetic. Just because y'all look cute hanging around each other does not mean your energies match. And number 3, not everybody's your friend. And I know listen, I know it's cliche to say that, but everybody just doesn't have the same intention as you. And that leads me to number 4. It's okay to not have friends, because number 5, a lot of people don't have friends because they see through people's fake energy very well. Number 6, it's okay to switch up the rules. It's literally your life only. But number 7, stop looking for things to never go wrong and start looking for ways of how to handle it better next time. And number 8, sometimes we stress more about how it feels in the moment rather than actually paying attention to the lesson that this pain is teaching us.
It's just on my heart to say this. If you are young, like you're in college, 18 to 22, in that stage, try everything. Anything you want to do, try it. If you don't know what you want to do in life, just go wherever your interests take you. If that's 10 things, try all 10 things. Trust me, you're going to start narrowing things down as you start to learn what things are about. Take a class, join a club at your school if there is one. Start a club at your school if it's really important to you. Ask somebody who's doing that, you know? Try any way you can to get your foot in the door, because the more you do that, the more you will learn about yourself, and then the more you'll have a clearer picture of what you want to do by the time you get out of college, and the more selective you will be able to be in your job search instead of just having to take just any job, when you get out of college. Be intentional about your life, and this is like for everything, especially with your friend group or who you date. It's not working out with your boyfriend or girlfriend, break up with them. Don't do that thing where you've just been with them for X amount of years, X amount of months, so you're going to stay together. No. Same thing with friends. If you find that your friend group is not who you want, they're not compatible with you, they're rude to you, they're catty to you, there's an obvious queen bee or whatever, like there's a dynamic that you don't like, fuck it. Leave them. Do not be scared to be alone. You will make new friends. If you're in college, especially, this is true, because this is the last time that you will be in a building with mostly people your age who are in the same place in life as you. Ditch that shit. Don't do that thing where you think that you're stuck in situations. You are never as stuck as you think you are, especially when you're that young and at that stage in your life. You could literally be one person today and you could be one person tomorrow. Literally, you could be one person today and another person within 5 minutes. That was then, this is now. To the extent that you can, you want to be selective and you want to handpick your life. You don't want to just kind of be a log that's adrift at sea. You don't want to just be blowing wherever the wind takes you. You want to be the captain of the ship. You want to be in the driver's seat. Because a life where you're not in the driver's seat is a life that you're going to resent. And when you resent your life, you become depressed and you end up not even having the energy to change your life. Now, life is life. There are always some curveballs it'll throw at you. There are some things that just get handed to you that you don't pick and choose. But the extent that you can, pick and choose. Try your best to be on a path instead of just making temporary moves to get through the day. At the end of the day, you want to be able to look at your life and say, this is a life that I designed. If you do that thing where you take any old job, any old partner, any old friends, your life will be miserable. Desperation is the path to misery. Believe that. And whatever you do, no matter how stressful your life gets, please try to never let go of your passion. Please try to never let go of the stuff you love that makes you you. That's what's going to get you through the hard times. If you let that go, you will become a shell of yourself. And you'll wonder where the hell the years went and why it's been years or months since you last done the things that you love. And if you're in a toxic job and you're in ages 18 to 22, quit that shit. I'm telling you, a toxic job will drain your energy like nothing else. That's energy that you could be using to find a better job. You're young. At that age, no one gives a damn about your employment history. I'm telling you, I'm telling you. Now, once you get out of college, it's a different ballgame, but or hell out of, the typical college age. But use your youth to your advantage. Quit. Do not stay in a toxic job and allow them to abuse you unless you're in a position where you have like a baby, you have rent and bills, whatever, you're completely financially supporting yourself. That's different for you. But if you're lucky enough to be like living in the dorms or living with your parents or having financial support in some way, do not unnecessarily put yourself through any bullshit at work. You got the rest of your life to do that. And always be meeting new people. Best friends today can be enemies tomorrow. It's always good to be constantly in the process of developing new relationships. Plus, it builds your network, which is something that you're really going to need when you enter the workforce if you haven't already. Cuz sadly in this world, it's not what you know, it's who you know and who knows you.
Hello, friends. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for clicking. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. So, in today's video, we'll be talking about what you need to do in your early 20s to really set yourself up for success, whether you're focusing on school, a new job, or finding your path. Okay, so this is what you're going to be doing today, what we'll be talking about. So, in your early 20s can be both thriving and overwhelming. I'll be sharing tips to help you make the most of this period so that you're not only building a strong foundation but also finding joy along the way. So, let's talk about it. First is build a strong financial foundation. Um, this may not be most exciting part of your 20s, but it's one of the most crucial. Start by learning the basics of budgeting and saving, creating a simple budget where you track income and expenses and put a portion of what you earn in to saving each month. And it's possible to avoid high interest debt like credit card, debit, or as much as you can. Start small, even if it's $10 or $20 a month, is constantly is a key. Build this habit early can prevent stress and open up more freedom later. Okay. So again, you have to learn to build relationship. Let's talk about relationship, whether they are friendships, dating, or just professional networks. Take time to learn how to communicate well, how to be a good friend, and how to set healthy boundaries. Seek out people who inspire you, challenge you, and bring out the best in you. And don't forget to invest in your family relationship if they're healthy. Building a strong connection can make a huge difference both personally and professionally, okay, down the line. Another thing is explore and discover new skills that you have. Okay, so you have to list the things that you are good at. You also in your 20s, also a great time to explore different skills. Maybe you have always wanted to learn a new language, developing creative hobby, or build a professional skill that could help your career. Spend time trying things out without pressure or perfection. You might discover a passion that leads you to an exciting career or just something that enriches your life. Remember, the skills you build now, you stay with them long term. Prioritize your healthy. That's very important. Okay, so it's very important. Let's talk about healthy. Good habits built now will pay off big time. So get active, eat balanced meals, and prioritize sleep. Also, mental health is essential. Practice mindfulness, set boundaries, and research out for help if you're struggling. Remember, building habits like exercising, and managing stress will help you stay stronger and resilient throughout the life. Take risk and step out of your comfort zone. So you have to learn to take risk, okay? So the early 20s are for a perfect time to take some risk. Challenge yourself by trying new things like moving to a different city, trying a side hustle, studying something unfamiliar. Even if things don't go perfectly, you gain valuable experience and insights that will help you in the future. Less better to try now when you have less at stake and few responsibilities holding you back. Don't rush to big decisions in your 20s. This is one most important. Don't feel pressured to have everything figured out. You don't need to rush into marriage, buying a home, or even deciding exactly what you want to do for the rest of your life. Take time to explore who you are, what you want, and to get comfortable with making changes if needed. Life doesn't have a strict timeline. Give yourself permission to go at your own pace or at your own race. Okay, you don't have to go on another ones because you know destiny are different. Invest in yourself. This one is all about growth. Invest time and resources in developing yourself. This could mean taking courses, reading books, traveling, or journaling to understand yourself better. The more you invest in your personal growth now, the more you benefit later. Knowledge and self awareness are two things that will empower you in every area of your life. So, there you have it, some key things that one need to focus in your early 20s. Remember, this is time for exploration, learning, and growth. Don't be too hard on yourself and enjoy the process. So let me know in the comment section what you think, guys, or does these things resonate with you? Okay. So in your 20s, it's time to discover, to start a new skill. Okay. So in my early 20s, I discovered now I can do YouTube. You see, yeah, so you can try whatsoever you like. Is it singing? Is it playing football? Is it reading? Is it teaching? It's so whatever you want to do in your 20s is the best time. Okay, don't just sleep in your 20s. You have to find things that you can do for yourself. Okay, so I don't know, guys. That's the video for today. I just want to say thank you so much for coming, guys. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel because it also helps with my algorithm to grow. Okay, so kindly leave a comment and I'll see you in the next episode. Or I can say, guys, it's a bye for now.